What's it like for you at work every day? Let me take a guess. Firstly, you love your job, you love your coworkers, and you love your boss. You're very happy with your pay as well as your career prospects. And thankfully, there are no office politics, the culture is great, and your work environment is fantastic, right? Is that a fair summary of your work experience? No? I didn't think so. No, the reality is that you do experience problems at work. Everyone does. We don't live in an ideal world. The problem is that most of the issues that you experience at work are hidden below the surface. No one in management knows about them, and there is no way that management can address a problem if they don't know about it in the first place. Ideally, you should be able to walk into your boss's office and tell him or her exactly what the issues are. The problem is, it's a difficult conversation. You don't know how the boss is going to react, and so you keep quiet, which means that no one ever knows about it. At FeedbackRocket, we recognize that these conversations are not happening, even though they should be. So we've developed a unique solution which enables you to have a voice while protecting your identity. So how does it work? Well, basically, it is made up of 3 parts. We start off in part 1 by asking you a few questions about what you feel about your job and the organization. Then in part 2, we let you identify the specific problem areas within the business. We look at all the main reasons that might cause you to think of leaving the business, grouped in these 11 categories. We really dig into each category to understand where the specific problem areas are. Finally, in part 3, we really give you a voice to say what needs to be said. It's all very well finding out where the problems are, but we really need to understand the underlying issues here. So we give you a chance to express yourself safely and anonymously. So let's take one of the problem categories, culture and internal politics. We ask you, what are the real issues when it comes to culture and internal politics? You're given the freedom to describe the real underlying issues in as much detail as you want. Then we ask you to suggest solutions to the problems you are experiencing in this area. How would you go about resolving these problems? What do you suggest to make it better? This is a rare opportunity to make your voice heard about issues and solutions that affect you every day at work. So, the big question, is it really anonymous? Can you really say what needs to be said without worrying that people will know it's you? Yes, absolutely. Protecting your identity is a big issue for us. We've built a system which gives employees a safe way to voice their opinions, to say important stuff that they'd never be able to face to face. We understand that the only way you're going to do this is if you can trust the system. So our whole business is built on making sure that you can trust us. If you didn't, then we wouldn't have a business. Protecting your identity is our #1 concern. However, being anonymous doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. You still have a responsibility to make your feedback constructive. You are not allowed to say anything deliberately malicious or abusive. If you do, your responses will be deleted. We've given you an important tool to make your voice heard. Use it responsibly. So what do we do with your feedback? We take the results and provide management with a unique view of the problems experienced by employees within the organization. We highlight exactly where the main problems are and how bad they are. We tell them exactly what the underlying issues are based on your contributions. And we provide solutions based on what you yourself have suggested. It's a very powerful way for management to find out what the real problems are and what to do about them. To end off, this is a unique opportunity. For the first time, you'll be able to have a voice in a way that you've never been able to before, to say the important things that need to be said to improve your life at work. Please take advantage of the opportunity and respect the process. Thank you.